Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here for another episode of our podcast, Generational Run the Podcast. Wan's back after a week of not wanning.
When?
And Emily's here like every week since she first showed up for that one episode she was here. Why is Wen wearing gay?
Oh, it's my San Juan show shirt.
Emily thinks it's gay.
I met a lot of slowpoke on the beach.
Real.
Bro's on a beach.
Bro's outside is what he's doing. Bro's just going for a walk.
Yeah, I'm on my porch. Looks nice, huh?
Can I get a porch view? Nah, bro.
Bro really just out here walking around with his Switch headset on, doing a podcast, dog.
Can you do the gritty on your porch?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Let me get that set up in here.
Oh my god. This is what Jonathan misses. When he's here, we're like tweaking about work, and the week that Wen's here, it's like, alright, time to do a gritty, guys, on his front porch.
Alright.
This is getting her to actually sit up for the podcast, too.
What is that?
I don't even fucking... I'm trying to get to stand up, because I have a headset on. It's not working, but hold on. There we go. Let's see that.
Oh my god.
Bro, wear those shoes every fucking day, bro.
Oh.
That's not his porch. That's like his dry... What is that, bro?
Oh my god. That was good. That was
ready to score a touchdown, bro.
Oh god. Alright. That's a good one first.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you mentioned touchdown. We can talk about football. What?
Do you want to talk about football?
No. Not really. Do you want to talk about football, Wan?
No. Not really. Fine, one.
They also lost because the refs, gave the Chiefs the most ridiculous goddamn calls.
They're
Bro,
starting
there's
in
so
again.
many people...
Yeah.
There's so many people losing their minds about that.
Bro, because they had, it's just not, fair calling. I
get it, but...
No, there was a lot of bad calls. I mean, they had... Kelsey had the ball, half on the ground. They called it a catch. You had one where Mahomes did taunting and then didn't give him a penalty for it, but, in the Giants game earlier in the week, they gave Scatabo a penalty for taunting, but Mahomes didn't get a penalty for taunting.
Yeah, Swiss got a new album coming out this year, bro. You can't give fucking Mahomes and Kelsey penalties out here.
Bro, that's another... Bruh, I was gonna message you. We went into Target the other day.
Yeah.
And they had a whole Taylor Swift setup.
Yep.
Bruh.
Blocking the entire middle of the walkway.
It literally was over to, the little, bullseye cheap stuff. A balloon was almost touching that. And there's just, these girls being, delusional taking their picture. And I was like, what the hell? Because all it was kind of, silver, shiny, paper-looking design and some balloons. It didn't say Taylor Swift. And then I went to the other side and had all of her albums. And I'm like, this for whack-ass Taylor Swift? I literally said it, out loud as we walked by all these, Swifties.
Bro's about to get attacked.
Probably. I don't really care, but...
Bro, I care. Swifties, you talk that shit about Taylor Swift, you're gonna get your ass beat, bro. Especially in a Target.
Nah, but you got the... Nah, don't worry. She's getting some hate from the left now for...
Being a left.
Being... I don't know. She's a Nazi apparently because she wants to have her kids be kids that look like her or some shit. There was a whole meltdown that one of her lines in her songs was talking about like, it was basically about Travis Kelce and saying she wants the whole neighborhood to look like him, but it was really saying about having a bunch of kids.
Yep.
And apparently it was racist because two white people having kids filling a neighborhood's racist or something.
Oh yeah, that emulates Sydney Sweeney and her talk about perfect genes and all that. You can't be out of that.
Yeah.
Nope. Canceled.
So it was, and there was one other one where she had like some text on a hat, which meant that it was like a Trump hat because it had text on the front and big font that she was selling. And then she had a necklace that had a little lightning bolt on it, which meant she was a Nazi. And I was like, dude.
Oh my God, bro. That's the left, as per usual, not making any sense, raging over fucking stupid shit.
Listen, lightning bolts on a necklace instantly means Nazi. Big text on a hat means Trump hat.
Was that red, at least?
No, it was black. It was black with, like, white text.
Oh, my God.
It was a recommendation.
Real. Alright, so yeah. Lions didn't have a great game. The Jets forgot how to play football. Not that they knew how to in the first place. But they had negative 10 passing yards for the game. Which is
your brother by that much.
Which is like the worst that the Jets have ever done, and the worst in the NFL in the last 27 years. And they're now 0-6, and their quarterback Justin Fields is a total bum who holds the ball for way too long. But at least Aaron Glenn decided when he became head coach that Aaron Rodgers was not the right dude, and we're going to talk shit to him. So.
Yeah, good move. I agree.
So, yeah. For me, it's definitely, like, difficult, and I know I messaged Jonathan about it, because the Patriots won, and he decided to text in the chat about Patriots are back in first for whatever, and it was, like, kind of just obnoxious. And then I'm like, dude, I don't really care about football at this point. Like, you don't understand the level of terrible. Like, and I looked it up. The Patriots have missed the playoffs 4 times in Jonathan's lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
The Jets have missed the playoffs 20 times in my lifetime. Like, he was like, no, I understand. I watched. I'm like, bruh, you're not going to understand. Your team won the Super Bowl the year you were born, and they've missed the playoffs 4 times. And, like, genuinely, like, he was crashing out. I'm like, my team is so bad. It's a joke every year. They're bad every year. And the fact that if you're, like, 20 to 30, your only memory of the Jets in the playoffs is when you were, like, a child. It's quite awful. I told him, like, I genuinely don't know what it's like to have your team in the playoffs. Like, what that feels like. Because I can't tell you, because it was when I was 10 and didn't really pay attention. Like, people are like, I want my team to win the Super Bowl. I want my team to make the goddamn playoffs, bro. Let's make a playoff game in my lifetime. Let me see that.
That reminds me of, like, the...
Like, fuck. Yeah. No, I've been crashing out.
Valid.
Yeah. No, it's one of those things that, like, I get you're not going to be good every year. But when you're, like, one of the worst teams, like, ever, consistently, like, I think the only teams that might have it, like, or the only fans that probably have it worse is, like, Browns fans and, like, Lions fans. Because the Lions have not even made the championship ever. And they spent, like, 30 years, like, struggling to make the playoffs or win a playoff game or something ridiculous. So, like, they had it bad, and the Browns they were bad. They've had like a massive like list of quarterbacks in the last like 20 years. They've had like 50 or something ridiculous. But like those teams, like the Jets and the Browns, are always trash. And like the Lions and Browns, they've had a few times where they've been good though recently. Obviously, the Lions are a pretty good team, and yeah, no, it's been just awful every single time. There's nothing positive to look forward to. So, yeah, it's just been awful. But we can talk about some good football. Babe, tell about the Giants game.
They defeated the stupid Eagles,
Yeah.
the Super Bowl champions. And they've lost.
Back-to-back games.
By rookie quarterbacks.
Didn't lose to rookie quarterback.
Rookie
They lost. This is the third rookie quarterback to beat him or something. Isn't that what it was?
I think so.
Yeah.
I was logged in. I snouted.
That's also why I was crashing out. Because, like, watching the Giants play well and, like, being excited about it, it was cool. And I'm like, damn, I want my team to do that, though. Like, the Giants winning was really cool because, I mean, that's who I'll root for besides the Jets. But, like, bruh. Nah, it was... I think it added to the crash out a few days later when I was like, all right, I'm ready for football. And the Jets have, like, the worst performance. But, yeah, the Giants game was definitely good. My favorite was Jackson Dart when they had to go evaluate him for a concussion. The whole team's freaking out because he's in the tent, so the coach is going in there. And now the Giants are getting investigated because they had their coach and their running back, Scatabo. He went in there, and you're not supposed to go in the medical tent unless you're injured because they're independent doctors, so that way, like, it's not a team doctor like, yeah, you're fine, and they really have a concussion. So they don't want any influence in there, and the coach is going and like freaking out trying to get him back in the game because Russell Wilson just that shit. And then Russell Wilson did one play, and all the Giants fans are booing him, and Jackson Dart comes back out of the tent on the field, and they'll go crazy.
Makes sense.
That was good. What'd you think about
though?
that?
Like, was he actually good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What'd you think about that moment?
About him being in the tent.
And everybody freaking out, trying to get him back out there, and then Russell Wilson being shit.
I was ready for bro to be back out there. I didn't want Russell Wilson out there. He's ass.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything.
Russell Wilson's good if it was like 2014 on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
But
Who's this guy?
nah. Bro's not that guy now.
Yeah. Who's this guy?
Alright, let's go to our fantasy football. I know you paid attention to it this week.
Yep.
Was this guy injured?
Yeah.
Or was bro just dropped for no reason?
He's just
dropped
delusion.
To be dropped.
Just delusion. Alright. This week's matchups, I won 135-80 against my dad. That puts me at 5-1 in sole possession of first place in the league. I had Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall and the Jets and not really do much, but everybody else kind of still cooked. My dad really struggled with any of his players playing at all. Not a good week for him. So I do have Garrett Wilson, who is going to be out for a few weeks. He hyperextended his knee against the Broncos, so
I need to get rid of this
the
guy.
team hasn't, I guess, officially announced it, but they said he's probably going to miss a couple weeks. So Garrett Wilson being out for my fantasy team doesn't really hurt as much, but for the Jets, they're going to have even worse receivers because Garrett Wilson's one of their only like two good players. So maybe Breece Hall will just run the whole goddamn game. Jonathan's team beat Wan's team. The battle of the teams that nobody's looking at. And then we have Jonathan's brother, who beat the other team that nobody's looking at. And then in the matchup of people that did look at their teams, Emily absolutely cooked against my brother. Emily had 140, which is the week's highest score. My brother had 74, with Justin Fields being a starting quarterback. That did not go well because Lamar Jackson's out, but Justin Fields, again, as we talked about earlier, is complete shit and holds the ball and had negative 10 pass yards or whatever the hell he had for the game.
All Pro did was hold the ball.
Justin Fields genuinely holds the ball way too long. So yeah, he genuinely just sits there, holds the ball for like 10 seconds, just gets tackled, sacked, it's over.
Done so.
Yeah, my brother also had his defense get him 0, and then basically going into like the main games at 1:00, his most points came from his kicker, which his third most points actually did come from his kicker. So if your kicker's in your top 3 for points scoring, you probably didn't have a good day. Meanwhile, Emily had Scatabo, who's just in the flex spot, get 31. Wide receiver, both wide receivers getting over 30. So, yeah, that right there is pretty much all you needed.
I was gonna get rid of what's his face, Quinoa. Quinoa, but because bro got 3 points last week, but he's projected
Mr.
to get
Pence?
like 16 this week.
Real.
I mean, when you play against Pittsburgh, I guess that's what happens.
So this week coming up, the matchups are someone. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Scoreboard. Week 7 matchups. I get to go up against Nick, who doesn't do anything with his team because he doesn't know football, and he missed the draft because I asked him at work, "Do you want to do it?" And he said, "Sure," and then doesn't know what he's doing. So that's always a joke. So his team is terrible. Nick's nifty team is Nick's shitty team. Jonathan and his brother take each other on. Emily against Wan. And then my dad against my brother. These are the matchups that we only see once in a season because there's not an even number. There's 13 weeks, so the week 7 matchups you only play once. But
I just went through my teams, so should be ready for next week.
all right, Wan did manage his team this week. Okay.
I mean, it's not the best players because I had a lot of injuries over the past couple of weeks, but
Yeah, you definitely. You still can add one more person because you do have a bench spot. You can add one more person, and you have a dude on the IR. You can move him to the IR spot, so you can actually add 2, if you want to. And you also need to add a kicker, so you actually have 3 spots you can still improve.
okay.
So, add a kicker, move your dude here, Trey Benson. You can put him on the IR, and then you can also add 2 more players. So, you can take a look at that.
Let's take Gay.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth adding some players, and I also need to add a kicker.
Good, great.
What?
And bro has a higher waiver spot than I do.
Real? So yeah, just chill. It's gonna be fine.
Just trying to breathe.
You'll be fine. So, yeah, just make sure you make a change before the week begins, so you actually have your lineup set.
Yeah, I think
I still gotta change my kicker, so. All right. This week, are we talking about videos next, right? Yeah. This week for videos, we played Fortnite. How'd Fortnite go? What did everybody think of that?
I had a pumpkin launcher. And
I like the.
something else I had. I like the Halloween theme. Why were...
I think because he's looking at the fantasy apps, so his phone's turned, but the thing just keeps tweaking.
Oh, what is it doing?
It was like you had it this way, so your image was the other way, and your pictures like popped up and then disappeared. Popped up, and just.
Oh yeah, I was looking at my fantasy app trying to get the player set.
Oh man. Yeah. So it was yeah.
That update month.
It was Halloween things. A lot of new map to go explore.
I like how the Halloween thing.
We had bad weather here that day that we were recording, and it was just a laggy mess. Like, it was awful, especially for me being far away from the connection, like downstairs. Emily wasn't as bad because her setup was next to the router, but since our recording setup is across the house in the basement where our desk is, it definitely affected the connection a little bit in GTA, but really bad in Fortnite. And actually,
worse in Stardew Valley.
Yeah, we did a solo, or not solo, but just our videos together for Stardew Valley, and I genuinely couldn't stay in the game for more than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was real bad. So, we probably could have done a little bit better if I was able to play a little bit more, but I don't think we did bad. I know in the end, that last match, you both got knocked down. I couldn't really do anything about it. So we probably could have had a shot at it, but even then even then it was 2 against 1, so I probably wouldn't have been able to take them both out either way.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad overall.
On that play, I kind of fucked up because I thought it was just one dude who Emily was shooting at, but it was like a whole team behind a thing, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, just drop right into him, and they just fucking slaughtered me there, so.
And I couldn't tell where you guys were half the match, so I didn't even know where you were. And then, yeah, it was kind of over. So, but that happens. What about GTA? Whatever you think about that?
Constant second.
The episode is titled something ridiculous to do with that.
When average or when second best.
When and the perfectly mid performance.
I agree.
You literally got second all but 3 times. If Emily won, I would get third somehow.
And those 3 times, probably a first, a third.
You didn't win a race. You got all thirds.
Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah.
And yeah, that was good. We had some races that you struggled on though, babe.
Yeah.
Why'd you struggle on them?
Because it was dumb.
How was it dumb?
Because the people who designed it were unemployed.
Listen, that track was funny. It had to be thrown in there.
The track was ass.
Well, hopefully.
Well, actually, I think the person who made the track was not unemployed. The person the track was made for was unemployed.
Exactly.
Well, now the person that made it is unemployed.
Yeah, but the person who made it wasn't unemployed when they made it. That's why it was bad. If I made that track now, I would have all day to work on it and fine tune it. I probably was working and I probably had an hour between work and I didn't have time. Now I have time, so maybe I can make a new one.
You gotta get I gotta get a part 2.
Get a part 2. We'll take it from U-Tool to the burger shop. I'll make that next. That'll be next week's thing. Oh man.
Nah, you gotta have better aspirations for yourself. U-Tool to the Maze Bank Center, bro.
Yeah, but the joke was you going from the weed shop to the burger shop because you're flipping burgers.
Oh, right.
Oh man.
Should be like that.
Yeah, no, I think it wasn't a bad episode overall. I think there was a few races where the game gave us the wrong cars or whatever, and there was some that I didn't realize were muscle car races that Emily couldn't do. I didn't change it or whatever, so...
I got scammed, and you didn't use unmodifieds for the muscle car race. I got scammed.
No, that race it glitched. That was one of the ones that it glitched because Wen and I tried to pick something different the second time. But the second time, we weren't even going to count it, and then you ended up winning, so we did.
I don't know.
Either way, that was an episode. And then also, we have Pokemon. Pokemon Showdown. How'd that go for everybody?
It went great for me.
Yeah. I probably should have beat you, but we'll ignore that. I made one wrong move, and you also had that ridiculous move that could revive a Pokemon that I didn't even know existed. That's the closest you came from getting an actual loss on your record in the series.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I actually almost got a real win.
Had it been a battle a couple of weeks ago when it was just the 2 battles, you would have won because you beat me the first time in one of those battles.
Yeah, but who knows how the second one would have went, so...
Right, yeah.
Because
typically I pull up the second battle.
Yeah, because you learn the stuff, and also you... you don't always get as unlucky as you did in that first one, where you got flinched or paralyzed on all but, one move with that dude the entire time, so...
Yeah, I got a knockoff off, and then I think I also set up Stealth Rock, but that was it.
Yeah.
I was like, alright.
Yeah. Yeah, you got 2 moves in 7 turns or 6 turns, whatever it was. That ridiculous. How'd it go for you, though? You won one and lost one.
I almost got ass blasted by Hurricane Katrina.
Real?
Delusional. My Pokemon tried. They did something.
I agree, babe. This looks like Wen's walking down the bridge.
Yeah. If I wasn't stuck with my Magnezone and 2 fire types at the end.
Yeah. You kind of got in the similar spot that I got, where I had 2 normal types against a ghost type. You had a steel type against 2 fire types. It was...
I was still worried about the Magnezone, though. Honestly, out of all the Pokemon that bring, Magnezone is probably top 3 that I'm most concerned about on every team. And, you bodied Zekrom fairly easily. I couldn't touch Magnezone with that. And then my strategy originally was to actually switch the weather from sun off of that, but it didn't work in that way. I would have lost the battle, so I decided against that, and you kind of checked me there. So, had, like you said, it been another Pokemon with the Magnezone, I probably would have lost that battle.
Wen does look beatable as we go towards the championship week. We have 2 weeks.
Started strong.
We have 2 weeks left. I don't know what the record's at. I haven't done the math on it, but I think if Emily's not locked in the playoffs, she's super close and needs 1 win or something.
Yeah.
But it's very close. If not. Wen is already locked in, though, especially after this week's win. The worst you can get is 4 losses, and I have way more than that, so you can't fall to 3rd, so. And I think I may still be able to beat Emily. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, that is the end for that. We can go towards some of our ending segments. What do you have for your fact of the week? Oh, I forgot to do our comments on videos, too. Pull up your fact of the week, and then I'll do that.
I have my fact of the week.
So pull it up.
It's John Deere formed its own battalion and served in the U.S. Army during World War II.
Real.
Wow.
This week we have two
Now
comments.
making sweatshirts.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of it.
This week we have two comments. One from Wen. This is a great idea for a video for the week. And the other one, this one is for you, Wen. It's from your Castillo Protocol video for Moon Cushion. That episode. The comment is, man, if you had just used light melee attack on him while he was down, you would have saved yourself so much ammo and headache.
Yeah, bro. No, I wouldn't have. That's fucking shit. Like, in that game, I'm fighting a two-headed fucking monster boss that literally fucking kills me in one hit. So, no, I couldn't have done that, actually.
Just use light melee attack, bro, and you'll be fine.
He grabs the melee weapon and then hits you with it, bro. Like, it doesn't work.
I don't know. You use your...
Use light melee,
bro.
bro.
Come on, bro. Why did you not think of that?
You're slacking.
It's truant out here.
Oh, man. You are getting to the DLC episodes, actually. That's, or that came out earlier in the week, so be on the lookout for more of those. So. Bro's broken. He's broken. We broke Wan. Yeah, he's broken. He's talking, but nobody can hear, bro. Bro's headset broke.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. It just disconnected a little bit.
Bro had to, like, twist it.
Yeah.
At that right angle.
Yeah, so what were you saying when you were not muted, but muted?
I don't even remember. if we're still talking about the Callisto Protocol, if it was something else by that point.
I think we're just talking about the DLC episodes coming out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then in that case, for video purposes for you, I have part 2 coming to you pretty soon.
Good.
Just recorded it the other day.
I'm working on getting everything edited and scheduled, so
Right.
You send it to me, I'll get it up. How long do you think that's gonna go for DLC wise?
It seems like a pretty quick, like DLC. Probably like a third of the length of the actual game, so probably 5-6 episodes.
All right, I will just keep writing it into the schedule, and then obviously, if you are you gonna do something else to end off like in December on the channel, like a mini series or something?
In December, yeah. I plan on doing something in December. I just kind of have like I need to look at what projects that I have to do.
Get your Wen send off special.
Yeah.
We will have some cool content coming December. I'm going to start writing the schedule either today or tomorrow for it, so I'm excited.
Sweet.
All right. Let's do our Song of the Week. Who gets to go first for Song of the Week? Is it you? Is it Wan? It's Wan.
Let's go with Even Flow by Pearl Jam.
Even flow.
Wow.
Do you know the SpongeBob version?
I do not know the SpongeBob version. I've not heard that.
Send it to you.
Oh, God.
Need my toes. Gonna
Seismitoad?
Seismitoad, yeah. I agree.
SpongeBob's house. Oh, perfect. It's even in my search recommendations. It's even like, fuck.
Do you want to hear a shitty song by a fucking animated sponge? Well, come watch this terrible cartoon.
Have you tried not being delusional?
I'm not delusional. I just think a cartoon sponge isn't funny. And everybody gets triggered when I think a cartoon sponge and a retarded starfish aren't funny. Like,
The only thing I will be sending, bro.
oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. The only
Got
thing.
pulled up here.
Oh, Adolf got a message sent to him. Goated. You are Adolf Wandler in her phone contact.
Oh, I'm glad I get a contact.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So if she ever pulls up her contacts, it does just pop up as Adolf when you send messages in like the group chat. She's out here in Apple CarPlay and it just pops up saying Adolf.
Can you connect more than one phone
To CarPlay?
to your Apple CarPlay at one time?
No, because I mean maybe in the cars it's wireless, but my car you plug it into the charger.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, if you're just driving with Emily and your parents are in the car for whatever reason, and
Yeah.
it just pops up. I message you, and then on Emily's phone in the group chat, it's something else. It's like Bill Clinton and Adolf Wandler.
Yeah, it'll say Mr. September with a picture of George Bush, and then her phone says Adolf Wandler with a picture of Hitler. So, yeah, it's pretty good.
My lightning bolts.
Yeah. Don't let the Swifties find out. Alright, what do you got for your song of the week?
Women want me, fish fear me. Cole Goodwin.
Real. I'm gonna go with Seminole Wind, John Anderson.
Who?
John Anderson.
No.
Seminole Wind.
Oh. Seminole Wind.
Alright, and let's go do our Pokemon of the week. What do you got for your Pokemon of the week? Wanderland.
I choose Magby.
Magby. Okay.
Doesn't it have an S in it?
No, just Magby.
Oh.
Alright, what are you gonna pick, babe?
Alolan Raichu.
Alolan Raichu.
Go on, go surfing.
I'm going to pick, because it is Legends ZA release week, Chikorita.
Oh, wow. You funny guy.
Chikorita is the starter of choice in Legends ZA for both of us. What one? I know you're not getting Legends ZA to start, but which one, if you do play the game, you're going to pick?
I would choose for Alligator.
Real.
I do go.
Bro's got a Mega. They all get Megas, so.
Yeah, his Mega scene is pretty fucking
Delusional.
dope as shit, Caleb. Out of all the ones that I've seen.
Bro's got a big-ass head.
Yeah.
I think they didn't do much with the Megas for the starters, because Meganium was just more leafs on its neck. And Fralligator was a bigger head. Like, the magic just isn't there for some of the Megas.
I hope that they don't do this battling style like in the next game, and they have like those Megas in the next game as actual Megas you can use, like to bring back Mega Evolution and maybe add a few more.
I doubt they'll bring back Mega Evolution just because it's sort of like that generation or region's thing.
Yeah.
Because the next generation will have its own thing.
I don't know. I want a Pokemon game, like, ultimately, that just has all the Pokemon in it. I know they have not had a Pokemon game like that, but just, like, a giant, like, game that you just play, and that's it.
Alright, so you were saying, Juan, that you want to have a Pokemon game that's, like, multiple things and all that. Through some of the leaks of stuff that I've seen on X, because they had massive leaks from Game Freak a while ago, and there's still more information coming out from it.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of leaked some of the stuff they wanted to do for upcoming games, and apparently they'd do like a Legends game that would be Galar, because this is a lot of stuff you could do with that.
Okay.
And a lot of it, I guess they had planned to do one for Johto for this year before they switched it to ZA. That was like one of the things they were planning out. A Legends for that, Legends Ho-Oh or Legend Lugia would have been goated.
Yeah, I'm glad that they didn't do the battle style. They need to do a Legends game that is like Arceus. I haven't played that game yet, but from what it sounds like, that's like a good like Pokemon game that they were able to do with the Legends moniker.
I will see how Legends ZA is. Obviously, we're recording this. We'll know in the next episode because we're recording before the game's out. But I think it'll be fine for what it's supposed to be with the battling in that type of like city environment, because the whole thing takes place just in the city. But yeah, I don't think necessarily. It'll be interesting to see how they put it into the other games if they do. But again, I think it looks weird, but I'm not going to judge how the battle style is until I actually play it, if I like it or not. I mean, I like how Pokemon is. I don't really think you need to change the battle style, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So there's that. But the other things, apparently, they're supposed to do a game. I don't know if it will happen now, but the league showed one of the game they were planning is like basically Sinnoh to Hoenn. Like you could walk basically the whole like way or connect some way to those regions, and you would have Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh all in one. Because that's all of Japan, so you'd be able to go basically between them all. I don't know if it would just be like a fly to each one type thing, but it is a game that's supposed to feature all 4 of the regions and Kaitakami, which is from the Scarlet and Violet DLC. So.
And you said what is in Scarlet and Violet DLC?
Kaitakami. It's like its own little island. It's not a region of anything. It's just a location. It's not set in a region. It's just kind of like a place you travel to.
Okay.
But it's very like Japanese vibe, like the first 4 games are. So it would be Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and then the Kaitakami DLC area.
I like that idea.
So there's that. That's sort of like the thing, and obviously doing the 10th gen game, which is going to come out next year, which is supposed to be like a bunch of islands and stuff. And apparently it's going to have islands that generate just like as you go along, and they're not like set. There are set locations, but there's also just like random ass islands that pop up, just like generating your world type thing. So that's kind of what it's supposed to be. Just to like go underwater or something ridiculous. So we'll see, but that's that.
They need to have a Pokemon game that is like Minecraft, but Pokemon. Like it's one server. You can go on there. You have all your Pokemon. Like from Pokemon Home, you can access that in the game itself. And then you also have the spin-off games like Pokemon Go. You can play all these other games. But it's like a sandbox open world game where you could travel to any of the regions.
That would be fire. I'm in. Make it right now, guys. All right. So for our podcast ending segment, we're going to keep with the Pokemon theme. And what would your Pokemon be that you would want to have if it was real? If Pokemon were actually real, what would be like the 6 Pokemon you want to own? So obviously try to keep within reality, because obviously owning like Arceus probably wouldn't be realistic. But like, you know, what would you like to own or have in those things if Pokemon were real? And you know, not gonna pull up with Garatina. All right, guys, this is my pet Garatina. Like,
that actually levitates.
Yeah. But, I know you already listed yours because you knew about this from last week. Because it's supposed to be in last week's episode, but then Wen wasn't here, so we pushed it back a week. So what do you have for your Pokemon that you would?
Alolan Raichu.
Okay.
Here's a little mouse guy.
Typically.
Swampert. Lucario. Meganium. Gardevoir. And Ceruledge.
Real.
Listen, Meganium's just a giant diamond snow.
What do you think about that lineup when? As Wen mutes himself.
We ain't got that shit cord angle again.
Nah, he actually just pressed mute as I asked him.
I think the lineups isn't that the lineup that you used to battle me?
Nah, she had like a Scrafty or something.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I respect that lineup.
I respect that lineup.
Swampert's a good choice because people think it's really big. I think it's only like 4 feet tall or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
dude's a small boy.
What do you got,
Yeah.
Wan?
You said we can't choose like ridiculous things.
I mean,
like
you
Arceus
can
and-
if you want, but it's not really like realistic to if it was in the real world. Like, you can't just like let Garatina out in your house.
yeah, you're right.
You can't let Wailord out in your house.
Yeah, it got to be something kind of more realistic. But
How about Eternatus? No, okay. I've answered this before with Vampy, because I think Vampy's a cool little guy to have. But to answer it now, playing through 8th gen, I like the that Caparajah, the pre-evolution of it.
Qfint or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, Qfint.
Is that your dude over Fanfi now?
No, Vampy is definitely a lot better. Caparaj is kind of whack in my opinion. I just don't like how he looks with the giant fist in his trunk.
Yeah.
That's a yikes for me. But
I mean,
him or I'm a champ too. The champ's pretty cool.
I mean, you get 6 of them, so.
Oh,
So, like, is he picking Q-Fan?
He's got Qfint. Okay, that's your first
yeah,
one.
we'll put Cupid on there as well.
Are you putting both of them? Both elephant dudes?
I'll just put the Cupid for now.
Okay.
Machamp.
Machamp.
Let's go with Shaman, because I think Shaman would be like a cool little.
You could have, yeah. Shaman's not like. Just hit return. Or that works, yeah.
Can't, because it's just gonna do what I don't want to do. What was it?
Machamp and Shaman. Shaman's a good one. Yeah, Shaman's because that's the mythical ones are kind of weird on how they're like seen in the world. There's like it's weird because the show sometimes there's like multiple or not, so it's kind of strange with Legends and Mythical specifically. But I think Shaman's a dude they have shown in the show to have like multiple, like just a field.
Is that dude Yamper? I think that little dog with the like donuts on his face.
This dude?
Yeah, that dude right there.
Fido,
yeah, Fido.
Yeah, because then he evolves into Dash Bun, which is like a baked bread. Because this dude just bread with like some butter on it. He hasn't been baked yet. Yeah.
He's warmed.
He's just warm bread.
Oh, warm bread. So is he a fire type?
No. I think it's just normal.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, that would be a pretty cool dude to add.
Bro's funny.
There was another one like that I was thinking of. Is that Houndstone?
Bro's just going with every dog you can think of.
Yeah, that dude's cool too. I don't know. Him and Boltons as well.
Alright, you got one more.
Then probably for the last one, I choose. Let's go with like what's that thing called? Not Pumpkaloo, but the evolved form of it.
Gorgeist?
Yes.
What are you gonna do? Decorate with it?
Yeah, he's gonna decorate with his Gorgeist. Alright, I gotta pick a team. The Pokemon that I would have. Number 1. Sobble. Sobble's my guy. Number 2, Arcanine. Arcanine's my guy. Alright, number 3, Duskform Lycanroc. Duskform Lycanroc's my guy. Alright. I'm going to go with my guy Apom. Because
We're just
Apom...
gonna own WAN.
That's wild.
Alright, I'm going to go with Chimchar. Mr. President, there's been a second WAN. And lastly, what am I going to pick? I only need 5. Let's see. So we got Sobble, Duskform Lycanroc, Arcanine,
It's not the right order.
Chimchar,
Decorate
and
with
Apom.
it.
It's still not the right list.
I know. I did it in the wrong order to bug you. Give me a Sprigatito. Gotta have a cat.
What?
Sprigatito. This little dude.
Never heard of it. Sorry.
Bro hasn't played 9th gen yet.
Bro hasn't played 9th gen, but then pulls up with 2 9th gen Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Bro hasn't played 9th gen, doesn't know the starter.
Well, I've seen that one in your hands because of Pokemon Go, and
Bro here playing Pokemon
Houndstone.
Go.
Yeah, I re-downloaded it.
Bruh.
And we're not
We're
all
not friends in
Why?
Pokemon Go. Why?
I didn't know you could do that.
Bruh. We used to be friends in Pokemon Go when we first played it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And you were like friends with my parents on it too.
Totally weird.
I haven't played that shit in a while. Honestly, I just downloaded it like the other day. We haven't really touched it, but
Sure.
I did catch one of those. And then Houndstone I saw on like a Pokemon card.
I will, yeah, I'll get you some friends on there.
Swag.
Because
Jonathan.
I can get Jonathan. If you just send me like your friend code, I can get Emily will have it, I'll have it. My parents still play it, so I'll get them to be your friends on there too, so you can have some friends and everybody can send each other gifts.
Swag. I have like a million gifts right now, so.
So yeah, we'll just send me your friend code and I'll give it to Jonathan and to my parents as well.
Alright.
Alright, that is the end of today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back next week with more videos, because that's what we do here. Videos. Wow.